What's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the greatest rideshare YouTube channel in the entire world. Why are we the greatest? Well, we have multiple creators on this channel. We have full-time drivers, we have part-time drivers, we have actors. We got a bunch of people making videos on this channel. You have me running the channel, managing it, you know, everybody else on the channel. Basically, how to make the most amount of money for Uber and Lyft, and also how to have the best experience. We always focus on the why. We always talk about why are you driving, where you want to go, are you using Uber as a full-time service job or part-time and trying to go somewhere. So today I wanted to share with you all my oh, excuse me. Don't you guys hate when that happens? Have you guys ever been talking to somebody and you like choke on something? I wanted to share my experience on why I quit my job to be a driver for Uber and Lyft. So if you haven't already yet given the video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and click that little bell button. That way you'll be notified as soon as I post a video. That way you can, you can click on my video and comment first. And I don't know, I'll give you a prize. I'll give you a cookie or something. So yeah, today's video, I just wanted to share my story on why I quit my job. So it's more of a mindset thing for me. I personally don't like working for other people. I hate having somebody tell me what to do. This is actually the point. I will just share this really quick video topic story. I worked at a company. I don't want to say the company's name. It's a very big company, very large, well-known, one of the most successful companies in the world. Maybe you can guess who, but I love the company, but I did have a negative experience working there, and that is the reason I quit and never wanted to work again. So I'll just say I was working at a retail store. And by the way, I still love this company. I just, yeah. Actually, wearing their clothes right now, so maybe you guys can take a guess. Anyway, I was working at a retail store, sales associate, 12 bucks an hour, nothing crazy. Actually, this day and age, really bad pay, right? And we got a lot of free stuff, which was nice. And it was a really cool, environment to work in, culture and stuff. And everyone was super high-fi, welcoming, and you go in the back and there's free food, snacks, free coffee, all this stuff, pushing products, selling products, but yeah, and then you go home and oh shoot, well I worked 8 hours and I only made what's 8 times 12, 96. I only made $96 a day. I get taxed 20%. After a full day, you're only bringing home like 70 bucks, 75 bucks. You're like, shoot. So I remember I was working and I had to do all these different jobs, right? They're always cycling you around in different positions. And I had one, so the best part of the job was working with the people, right? You can kind of talk to people, talk to the customers. Your day's flying by. You're probably telling jokes, cracking jokes with people. You're meeting people. Not gonna lie, there's some attractive girls in there, and you get to talk, whatever, that's the fun part. The not so fun part is you're re-racking clothes, you're re-racking shoes, you're cleaning up after well, it's a retail store, so you're fixing the dressing room, you're doing all this boring stuff, and it just goes by so slow. You're trying to do everything. That's why I hate that mentality, because even now, now that I don't work for anybody, I look around and I see people working and they're just standing there sitting on their phone, and I'm like, this is not an efficient job. You're wasting your time. You're getting paid hourly. I hate the mindset of getting paid hourly, especially when you're okay, unless you have a really nice job where you really enjoy, you're doing something well, but if you're working at a retail store and you're literally just waiting for the clock to go by, I hated that feeling. Oh my gosh. And one time I did some bad stuff. I would like go to the bathroom during my shift and just like not even go to the bathroom, you know what I mean? Just like sit in there on my phone, like just waiting for trying to run the clock down. Oh my gosh, I was just like not having it. And one time I was in the dressing room, my job, we had this manager, she owned the store, I think, yeah. And she came to our store like once a month, and everyone was like, you know, don't like, you know, gotta be on your best behavior for this chick, because she's gonna like, you know, she's super strict, and she used to yell at me, guys. Like, you know me, I'm pretty lazy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the hardest worker. I have a bad knee, I tore my ACL, and MCL, and meniscus. And yeah, I like, being on my feet all day is not the funnest thing in the world. And sorry, I'm gonna keep this short, but I was like walking around putting shoes away, and she just would walk by and she goes, move faster, move faster. And I'm like, and I, you know, usually most people would be like, okay, but I told her, I can't move any faster, I have a bad knee. Like in front of everyone, cause like, it's embarrassing. There's other people in the store, and she's like, move faster. And I'm like, I'm trying, I was like, I can't move any faster. And she's like, well, do you need to leave then? And I was like, well, I don't know, do you want me to leave? And she's like, no, just keep it faster. I was like, okay, whatever. And I'm doing my normal thing, cause guys, I have a messed up knee. Like, sometimes it gets sore walking around all day. In this place, I was racking in like 20,000 steps, like 2 stories, oh my gosh. And later that day, I was just not having it. And later that day, she told me, okay, Dylan, you gotta clean out the dressing rooms and go put all the stuff back on the floor. And I kid you not, there was 100 things in the dressing room, like from shirts to sweatshirts, blah, blah, like literally every single section. The store is huge, so it's like, basically it's gonna take like 3 hours to do, right? It's ridiculous. And for one person at least. And I go into the dressing room, and it reeks of marijuana. I'm just gonna, you know, hopefully don't get demonetized for saying that word. It reeks in there. Somebody literally hotboxed the entire dressing room, not gonna lie. And I don't smoke, okay? Just throw that out there. And I don't really like it. It kind of gives me anxiety. It's just not something I do. I have nothing against it. It's even legal in my state. So, you know, whatever. But I was like, oh my gosh, it smells so bad in there. And I'm like, literally getting like, you know, I'm like getting high trying to put all this stuff back, going in and out of there. And I'm trying to go in and grab a few things and go out. And the whole upstairs was starting to smell. And I go downstairs, and I'm like, yo, the dressing room, it smells like weed in there. I was like, I can't work in there. Like, and she's like, she looks at me and she goes, why not? And I'm like, cause I don't want to. Like, I don't want to, like, I have like 4 more hours of my shift, and I don't want to like be high for the rest of my shift. And I particularly don't even enjoy it. Okay, maybe if I did enjoy it, whatever. It probably would have been more enjoyable, but I didn't, right? And I told her, I was like, okay, well, I don't want to do that. Like, that's not what I signed up for when I got this job. And she goes, well, some of our customers like to participate in such activities, so you're gonna have to do it. And I told her, you know, I said, you know what? You can have fun. You can do it if you want. I'm not gonna do it. And what did she say? I think she was, and she was like, fine, I'll find somebody else to do it. I was like, literally, like, how can you live your life being so angry at people? This was like the worst boss to ever have. Luckily, she wasn't my direct boss. She was like the high up, so she wasn't there all the time. But for some reason, she was there like every single day. And after a few more days, guys, I couldn't handle it. I quit the job. I actually didn't even show up. I just stopped showing up for my shifts. Yeah. They sent me a letter in the mail. I didn't even want to call them. That's how bad I just wanted to quit. Luckily, you know, I was on direct deposit, so didn't need to go pick up my check or anything. But yeah, they sent me a letter in the mail saying, hey, you know, just to let you know, this is our company policy. We have to send you this letter saying, you know, giving you a fair chance if you want your job back, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even respond. I think I just threw it away. Since then, I've never, well, I have worked for other people before, but more of a partnership basis, I guess, where I have more power and I'm working with somebody rather than for somebody. I think that's fine. Obviously, if you want to start a company and you want to do it with your friend, that's fine. Well, for me, at least. Or if I really like the company, like I'm working for Tesla or somebody. I don't even know if I would take a job from like a company that I love. Because I just can't handle, I don't know, there's something about somebody telling you, all right, Dylan, we need this. Well, I guess, yeah, I don't know. I like to work on my own terms, I guess, what I'm trying to say. There's something about me working for other people that I can't do. And so Uber Lyft has been a great transitionary period, because I was able to quit the job and then just drive more. And then I got another job, which I actually did enjoy, which that was more of like, I was working with somebody, doing business development for a company, and it was a rideshare company, by the way, so really liked that. I liked the industry a lot, and it was more like working with somebody. Like, I had a much better say. It wasn't me doing like, you know, little tasks in exchange for currency. But that's basically my story on why I quit to drive. Although if the employment bill passes in California, I might quit rideshare as well, because I don't want to be an employee. Now you guys know. So that's my story on why I quit my job to drive for Uber and for Lyft. Thank you all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I will talk to you all soon. All right, bye.